bagian dari untuk inovasi anak-anak muda, juga bagian yang nanti memberikan suatu sumbangsi, memberikan suatu peran untuk sama-sama membangun desa. Karena kami mungkin dari mas-mas ini belum mengetahui terkait masalah pelayanan kami yang ada di aplikasi Turnamen. Sebenarnya surat-surat kami ini bisa online ya. Mungkin ini nanti ini di operatornya Mas Dian terkait dengan masalah pengurusan surat keterangan usaha, domisili, ini sudah bisa melakukan dalam bentuk konten. Harapan kami dari adik-adik dan federasi gender dan milenial ini yang bisa juga membantu di dalam upaya di masyarakat kami yang memang secara efisiensi waktu nanti ini bisa melakukan maksudnya nanti ini membantu masyarakat yang nantinya untuk yang praktek dalam upaya untuk kalau warga kami ada di Surabaya dan beliau diminta surat Bondoso, tinggal nanti ini melalui aplikasi Esports ini akan bisa membantu tidak upaya dan masalah surat keterangan usaha atau bentuk surat yang memang saat ini tidak kita siapkan di BL kami. Tidak nanti berhenti di kegiatan football championship, tapi bagi kami, harapan kami dari adik-adik ini mungkin dari nanti juga Mas Farid secara atau Mas Dian sedikit ya nanti memberikan satu aplikasi si Polo ini. Harapan kami untuk mewadahi dari adik-adik dan mungkin juga yang alhamdulillah dari kesadaran ini ikut ya dalam upaya untuk bagaimana upaya saat ini kita menghadapi era ke depan ini memang sudah digital. Tapi kami selaku pemangku wilayah wadah dari adik-adik tim ini monggo nanti ini disosong dengan baik tapi pengembangan digital ini mari gunakan dengan hal-hal yang positif karena yang saat ini termasuk yang di minggu kemarin ya salah juga untuk kegiatan UMKM yang kemarin itu ada workshop untuk digital UMKM ya. Inilah yang memang bagian dari adik-adik tim ini mengembangkan bagaimana mendapatkan kaitan dengan masalah mendapatkan dari masyarakat dan kita lakukan untuk memberikan satu informasi pada dari kota juga ke desa. Mudah-mudahan kami tidak lama-lama yang saat ini berpartisipasi untuk mengikuti football championship ini menjadi suatu ajang digitalisasi berupaya untuk menyocok arah depan. Harapan kami untuk juga dari adik-adik ini yang nantinya sudah punya satu bentuk kontribusi pada desa. Dan inilah yang harapan kami mudah-mudahan nanti ini bisa berjalan dengan lancar dan harapan kami ini bisa menjadi suatu ikon desa Pendem dan menjadi suatu kemajuan desa Pendem bersama-sama anak milenial dan gender. Terima kasih. Ini yang bisa saya sampaikan. Sebelumnya tutup dengan ucapan Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, kegiatan e-football Champion tahun 2025 dengan resmi saya buka. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Pendem berdaya, Pendem berdaya, Kota Batu saya. Oke, saya belum pernah dikali. Terima kasih.
Sampaikan terima kasih. Baik, demikian acara pembukaan telah kita lalui bersama. Saya selaku pembawa acara mohon maaf jika ada kurang lebihnya. Saya akhiri, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Untuk selanjutnya saya serahkan kepada saudara Febri dan juga Gasan.
Ini seperti peraturan dan lain sebagainya sudah diterangkan pas kemarin. Selama 10 menit, bila Mas Bayu tidak datang, berarti Mas Azhar dinyatakan menang WO sesuai dengan regulasi yang sudah disiapkan sama teman-teman Pembeda kemarin. Monggo silakan Mas Azhar.
Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Arsenal against Atletico Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
As you can see, we've already started here. Llorente, Almada, Alvarez, plays it out to the wing. Oh, fists it away. Now it's Havertz, Timber, Rice, looks to slip it through. And the finish! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Almada. And it's Griezmann. Llorente. Out to the flank. He's got away. Gabriel Jesus. Jimenez. Almada. And it's Griezmann. Atletico Madrid still without an attempt on target. Eze. Gabriel Jesus gets it back. Out to the left it goes, going through. Llorente did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great ball, and now the shot. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Baena. Griezmann. Giuliano. Looking for options. Caught offside that time.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rice getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Havertz. Done very well to intervene. Eze. Havertz, can he finish? That is wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Griezmann tries lifting it over. He's left his man. He's slid it through. Subimendi goes looking. That's been won straight back. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Giuliano. And it's Griezmann. And he's made certain that won't get through. Shoots! Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Atletico Madrid draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Defenders on the back foot. Tries a through ball. Baena. Gets into a good position. Calafiori. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Atletico Madrid, the happier of the two. He's gone for it! Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Alvarez. Almada. Now can he finish? Shot a goal! Isi plays it forward, brings it forward. Gabriel Jesus with the ball through, looks to slip it through. Well read, he sorted that out. Now surely! Oh, the ball's come loose! Turns and goes back. Rice. Giuliano. And now they can launch a counter. Baena takes control of it and he's on the move. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Cut out in the nick of time. Subimendi passes it through. Llorente. And the through ball is intercepted. And that has put paid to that. Llorente. And it's Griezmann. Looks like a good ball through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Eze. Looks to slip it through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Coaxed out to the wing. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Havertz. Havertz! Played into them, up to meet it! He will be livid with himself. Gabriel Jesus. Baena. subtlety, he's launched himself there. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Al-Marda. Raspadori. Gabriel Jesus. Rice. Timber. Gabriel Jesus pushes it out wide, floats one over, and that is that. Atletico Madrid, a victory here, and on balance they were worth it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Peserta yang hujan badai tetap gas terus.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have Atletico Madrid against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze, someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
Okay, interesting. It's Alvarez! Oh, they did so well to set it up.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play, difficult to deal with. Atletico Madrid certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
Out to the flank. Baena has it in a wide position, so what next? White. Rice. Tries running with the ball at his feet. Odegaard. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Bayana. Alvarez. The Gunners putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Havertz. Brings it forward, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Almada. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Hit long and direct. Odegaard pushes it out wide. Played out to the right. Eze, he's left his man, puts in a cross. Giuliano, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Shell pass, that's the message there. And it's Jimenez, looking to break out here, into the channel. Alvarez. So what now? It's always going to be the keepers. Zubimendi. Bayana. Sends it forward with interest. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bayana passes it through. White. Zubimendi. Havertz. Now the pass. Just brushed off the ball there. And through to the goalkeeper. Almada. Now it's Griezmann. Llorente. Almada. Llorente. Almada! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Up he gets! Goal! Atletico Madrid! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He's gone for it! He has done it! Arsenal are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put...
That'll be the last act of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second half then, just getting going. Eze, Zubimendi, Saliba, White, Bayana, with a good steal, well played. Jimenez, Koke, Giuliano, and it's Griezmann. Llorente, Eze, White, Going through.
Alvarez.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
White. Trossard.
Llorente positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Griezmann. Giuliano. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Well, that's where he wants it. And he's made certain that won't get through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
White. Plotting from out on the right-hand side. Here's the ball in. Towering header! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Atletico Madrid, as though they're about to make a change. Atletico Madrid opting to make a double change here. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Very well to
that's top
intervene.
defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Calafiori. Good idea, just poorly executed. Havertz with the ball through. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
White. Havertz conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. White. Up to meet it! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because...
Looking to shoot! Subimendi plays it forward. Saka. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Havertz really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Tries a through ball. Keeper's ball. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! Has a swing at it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! And in again! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Oblak did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
The Gunners grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Almagda plays it out to the flank. Out wide to the right. He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Calafiori is fouled. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Into the sky, bersamaku kau kan temukan solusi yang terbaik. Cara main paling lain, beda dengan lain. Dalam ruang dimensi kau kan temukan yang terbaik. Getting high, flying high, go into the sky. Bersamaku kau kan temukan solusi yang terbaik. Cara main.
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. The teams then, Atletico Madrid against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And already we're underway here. He's away! Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Tries a through ball, looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Saka. Issy plays it forward. He's got away. Havertz with the ball through. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Alvarez. Now the pass. There's the cross. Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind.
Atletico Madrid know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning. Atletico Madrid have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Griezmann. Giuliano passes it through. Selamat. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Llorente. Aimed long and direct. Subimendi. Rice. Arsenal pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Looks to clip it forward. Subimendi. Well positioned to make that interception. Pembeda. Looks like a good ball through. Goes for goal! Up he gets! Goal! Atletico Madrid! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Atletico Madrid draw first blood here.
Oh, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Saka. Havertz. Just brushed off the ball there. And now they can launch a counter. Looks to slip it through. Griezmann with the cross. Too much on it and out of play. Griezmann. Giuliano. Selamat. No way through there. Griezmann. Now it's Selamat. He'll have a dip! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Atletico Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Pembeda tries a through ball. Swept, has a pop! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight! Just so calm under pressure.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He snuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Crossed in. Pembeda could move up a gear here. And it's Koke. And the first half is done. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. The Gunners come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Breaks on here, looks to thread it through, shoots! And the ball's come out. Llorente. Pablo Barrios. Solo. It's one! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Atletico Madrid totally rampant here. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Arsenal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Now it's Havertz. He's through, now is he in? Great tackle, he had to get that right. Llorente, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Calafiori gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Atletico Madrid with a chance here to increase their lead. Alvarez ready to try one. Alvarez! Looks like a good ball through. Pablo Barrios. So what now? Timber, space to get it forward quickly. Eze.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
And the shot's on! Fantastic from Odegaard! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Arsenal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The Gunners with a perfect chance to get one back. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Right! Oblak catches it safely. The normal. Rice. Well read, he sorted that out. Solot demanding a quick ball here. Going through. Played into the middle. Solot is flagged offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now, can he capitalise? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Barrios. Now a chance to break. Now the pass. Gabriel. Havertz. Okay. Baena. We're steaming forward. Now it's Solot. Solot passes it through. Rice. Eze. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Havertz. Oh, good interception. Zubimendi with the ball through. Chance! goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Eze, Ødegaard, Havertz, Eze. So that's it, it is all over. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten.
berkarya still moving on the line. Struggle masih keras, ku tak pernah main-main. Jangan pernah kau samakan ku dengan yang lain.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Real Madrid taking the challenge to Manchester City. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
We have already started here. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior passes it through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bernardo Silva. Alaba does well there, alert. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Valverde. It'll be a throw-in. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Looking up to see who wants it. Rodrigo produced a good ball to find Camavinga, but he was just unable to find a shot. And can he find a finish? Yes, he can! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Real Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Alaba. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Real Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. Just brushed off the ball there. Camavinga. Another throw-in. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's left his man. Played in by shapes to shoot. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It's the goalkeepers to claim. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Bellingham. Aimed long and direct. Mbappe. Bellingham. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks like a good ball through. Foden is on, and the finish! Superb from Foden! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Manchester City take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Bellingham. He's had a big chance! They've done it! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games.
The shot's on! Doku. Forward it goes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Rodrigo. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. That was going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
game has already resumed here.
Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's Kovacic. Kovacic, out to the left it goes. Here comes another cross. And the counter is on. Foden. Haaland! It's broken loose. He's looking to get there first. Camavinga, Valverde, Rodrigo, now it's Mbappe. City are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Camavinga. Rodrigo, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Valverde, shapes for an overhead. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Bellingham really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to
shot a goal! Up to meet it! Alaba boots it to safety. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe plays it out to the wing, looks to slip it through. Good clearance now, can they make something of it?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Foden, already with 2 goals under his belt. Dukung with the ball through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ake gets it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played, he saw that coming. Camavinga. It's a throw in. Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. Looks like a good ball through.
Real Madrid need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be a throw-in. Foden. Kovacic. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Camavinga passes it through. Rodrigo, played in by Rodrigo. Well read, he sorted that out. So that's it, it is all over. A Fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Real Madrid just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Manchester City against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The action has already started. Ake positions himself well and cuts it out. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a goal kick. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Brahim Diaz. And it's been taken straight back. Bellingham. Mbappe. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. He's gone for it! And it's hoisted clear. Dukung. Looks like a good ball through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Foden plays it towards the front. Has a look and has a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Real Madrid are doing all the attacking, and they've played some good football to boot.
Valverde pumps it into the area. And the ball's come out. Shoots! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played towards the front men. Brahim Diaz. Ake tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Out to the flank. Valverde crosses into the box. Oh, fists it away. Bellingham. Foden brings it forward. Haaland. Over to the left. Dukung. Brahim Diaz plays it forward. Tried to play it through.
Brahim Diaz encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cherki. Looks to slip it through. Valverde. Cherki. Cherki. Chouameni goes looking. Chance to break. Goes wide. Going through. Vinicius Junior! That is wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Manchester City need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And he just whacks it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Heads it! And the follow-up! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Stones gets into the right position to intercept. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Cherki with the ball through. Gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Dinks one in. And he's through, it's one-on-one. Tries one. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down. Alexander-Arnold.
Now it's Haaland. Cherki tries a through ball. Here it comes. And that's been levered clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Now the pass. Rodrigo is demanding it out wide. He's tried one. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's got away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shot at goal! In he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Rodri gets it back. Forward it goes. Foden passes it through. Alexander-Arnold. Who's he going to play in? Camavinga. Gula.
Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's left his man.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out wide to the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Out again for a throw-in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Coaxed out to the wing. Going through. And it's hoisted clear.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Look at Haaland! Courtois gives chase. Played in he flies! Surely this time! Ake does well there, alert. There is the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And our live game is Manchester City against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So what's he planning here? Bellingham.
Alexander-Arnold.
Valverde. Rodri goes looking. Haaland. Tchouaméni. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic plays it out to the flank. Foden. Matheus Nunes. Aimed long and direct. It's the throw. Tchouaméni. Played out to the right. It's a brilliant interception. Kovacic. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bellingham. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And now the breakaway. Tchouaméni battles to win it back. Haaland. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's been won straight back. Foden. Going through. Haaland! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he just whacks it away. Has it out wide now. Alaba boots it to safety. And it's Kovacic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Haaland. Steered forward. Donnarumma gets it upfield. Bellingham. Haaland sticks in a foot to win it back. Dukung looks to slip it through. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bellingham. Looks like a good ball through. Bernardo Silva. Out wide to the right. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to get it forward quickly. Valverde. Valverde with the cross. Had too much on it. Foden. Kovacic with the ball through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Matheus Nunes. And it's hoisted clear. Breaks on here. Steered out wide. Offside, I think? Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Get a throw in. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Rodri. Ake. goes looking. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester City clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go...
And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bernardo Silva did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. Listen, the manager seems to have impacted during the break. This is now a show of real purpose.
Needed a better pass there. Now it's Haaland. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Gets it into the middle.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Manchester City get it back again. Plays it out to the flank. Haaland. Timely intervention. And he'll have a dip! It's a goal! There is the breakthrough! Haaland with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to
he's had a go! Just off target.
Vinicius Junior probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Valverde. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Dukung. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Tries a through ball, and he's there to cut it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Valverde passes it through.
Real Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. City have themselves a penalty. Courtois looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Dispatched with certainty.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Manchester City have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Big chance! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now the pass. He's left it, hits one! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
City take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Forward it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester City were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester City were victorious here, and rightly so. When you're allowed free license to...
Pertandingan yang sangat sengit sampai babak ketiga yang akhirnya dimenangkan oleh Eka yang menggunakan Manchester United.
atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Liverpool against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And already we're underway here. Bruno Fernandes, and he has a swing at it! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Sesko was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bradley, Van Dijk. Gravenberg spreads it towards the left. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ekatike showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the flag's up. Oh, good interception. Looks to slip it through. Ugarte. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gakpo. And that's been levered clear. Maciej Cunha. Szoboszlai. He's got it, and he's got time. Mohamed Salah has a look and has a go. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Robertson, great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Loose ball. Meno. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes with a long pass. Has a hit! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. The Red Devils take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Sesko. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And the shot! Looking to shoot! Robertson tries to get it forward quickly.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Mohamed Salah. Bradley passes it through. Where to from here? Ekatike. Can he finish? It's come loose. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. Delivers the ball. That's gone a long way up and away. Back into the middle. He has a swing at it! A real chance to break. The first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the shots! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Looks to... Big chance! Really well taken goal. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
United totally rampant here. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Soboslai goes looking. Bruno Fernandes. Looks like a good ball through. Going through. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Shaw proves too strong there. Up to meet it. He's tried one. Gravenberg. Isak plays it out to the wing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Seska clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mohamed Salah. It's it back. Ugarte. Out to the left it goes. Cunha could try cutting inside here. He's left his man. Can he score? Magnificent from Matheus Cunha! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Manchester United tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. He's away! Oh, almost a 6th!
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Bradley. Gravenberg. Soboslai.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Cunha with the ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Little accusatory stare there tells the whole... Looking to shoot! Pulled out the best in the keeper. De Ligt. Tries a through ball. Can he shoot? McAllister tries a pass forward. And that's it. Liverpool thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. The end of the game. Reflections.
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a look.
Struggle masih jalan terus non-stop. Listen me, nobody can stop me, brother. Yes, nobody can stop me, never. I'm a last one. Struggle masih jalan terus non-stop. Listen me, nobody can stop me, brother. Yes, nobody can stop me, never. Aku masih terus berkarya, still moving on the line. Struggle masih keras, ku tak pernah main-main. Jangan pernah kau samakan ku dengan yang lain. Beda koki, beda mutu, kita beda cara main. Langkah tak terhenti walau kadang tak terlihat. Tetap rajin amunisi walau sedang rehat. Upgrade kualitas, kelas ringan jadi berat. Saji nahap lebih keras untuk yang merasa sok kuat. Tak pernah peduli yang coba jatuhkan. Hidup mati pensi bukan mereka yang tentukan. Bukan tetap pada dan terus berlipat ganda. Struggle masih tetap nyata, kualitas tak ngada-ngada. Still high, kelas di atas rata-rata, man, that's right. What you gonna do, man? Better go back, jangan coba lawan. I'm a last wolf, ku masih di atas awan. I'm a last wolf.
Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Manchester United against Liverpool. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes! There it is!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Verts passes it through. Jakpo needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway.
Shoots! No mistake! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That intervention was very necessary. McAllister tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Promising move that. Sesko! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Van Dijk drives it towards the front. And Bueno, it's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes has a hit! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Konate cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Ball's gone out of play. He's left his man. Meno. Bruno Fernandes. Hit down by a lack of accuracy. Meno goes looking. Van Dijk. Wirtz. Mohamed Salah going through. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Aimed long and direct. Bruno Fernandes. Robertson does well there, alert. McAllister. Isak. It's Salah! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Clears it out of harm's way. He's having a look round. Endo. Now the pass. Up for the header! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Sesko passes it through. He's got away. And Bueno puts his foot on the gas. And the finish! He's kept it out just.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Forward it goes. And the whistle goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. The action has already resumed here. Out of play for a goal kick. Meno. Sesko over to the left. Van Dijk gets into the right position to intercept. Gets wrestled off the ball. Meno. Ugarte. Looks like a good ball through. And he's made certain that won't get through. Bruno Fernandes. Mbeumo. Wirtz. Steered out wide. Gakpo. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Can he score? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbeumo. Wirtz. Isak with a shot! He has done it! They're back within reach! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, teamwork was key to that. Beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Looks to slip it through. Wirtz has made sure that that won't get through. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good interception. And it's Salah. Wirtz. Meno does well to read it and intercepts. Gakpo. Well played, he saw that coming. It's broken loose. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Isak with the ball through. Shaw knocks it away. Meno plays it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gakpo going through. Can he find a finish now? Isak. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Meno. Endo. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sesko passes it through. He's left his man. Gakpo. Now it's Wirtz. Shaw goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Isak spreads it towards the left. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mbeumo. Meno. Bruno Fernandes. Going through. Can he put it away? Matheus Cunha tries a through ball. He's got away. Threw himself at it, but he hits one. And the follow-up. It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Mohamed Salah. And time is up. United have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Manchester United made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.